Bicycle, bicycle, bicycle. I want to ride my bicycle.
Hi, I'm Rachel, as you know, since you're my classmates watching this. And I just finished a cycle class at CycleQuest Studio in Eden Prairie. And I wanted to tape this at the end of the class, and you can see that I'm just wiped out. I don't know if I have sweat spots. Yeah, there's one.
Oh yeah.
CycleQuest was founded by Joe Dukeson. He and his wife Patty are co-owners. While they have a solid customer base, they face many challenges. They came up with their own startup money and they're on a tight budget. Indoor cycling is less popular in the summer. And of course, bigger gyms present a threat. CycleQuest is very involved in its community. They've held 2 annual food drives for Second Harvest. They've been a sponsor in the American Diabetes Association's Tour de Cure, and they've been featured on Twin Cities Live. Now let's return to our gracious hostess, me, to talk about CycleQuest's target market.
You get a real cross-section of people here. I would say it's a lot of people over 30. Joe does get some high school students in the summer, especially, and probably some college students too. Athletes who want to cross-train. Really, I've seen people in their 60s easily doing this. But when I really pressed Joe, like, come on, who's your biggest, most typical demographic? He said, 45-year-old women. Kind of funny that I wanted to do this project so bad. Say about CycleQuest's interactive media plan. They're really hard to write about because you're doing everything right. CycleQuest is on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Yelp. The interesting thing about Yelp, though, is I would encourage you to, oh my god, this is hard, ask students, I've been doing this for an hour, ask students to write some objective reviews on Yelp, and maybe not make them all perfect, because right now they have all perfect reviews, so Yelp won't show them. Right? Isn't that how that works?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the website Joe, the owner, has built using WordPress, and I gotta say it's very thorough. It looks great. As we've talked about, it's missing your corporate logo. So I would suggest maybe if it's really hard for you, find yourself an intern or trade a free class with a graphic designer to get that logo on there and not distorted. It seems like your search engine optimization is working great, because if I do a Google search on indoor cycling mid or indoor cycling Eden Prairie, especially Eden Prairie, which is how I found you in the first place, because I heard the buzz at my big gym, you come up pretty quick. Although what comes up instead of your name is all your keywords, which is what you're using in your title field right now. And I would actually recommend that you change the title field to something snappy like CycleQuest Indoor Cycling for All. And then the other sub-pages, like the About page, Instructors page, are just a single word, like About, Instructors. And if you extend on those title areas, the search bots will find the specific pages better. It's not some big corporate behemoth where you go in, and I'm sorry, but you have people half your age who don't really care, about you. One other thing I really like about it, a benefit and advantage, is it's locally owned. It's owned by a real person and his wife, Joe and Patty Dukeson. You're supporting a locally owned business. You're supporting the local economy, and it's supposed to be what America's all about, okay? I can reserve a spot online and come here and have a bike, whereas in the wintertime at my gym, unless you show up an hour or two early, sometimes you don't even get a bike.
Thanks for checking out the studio and doing this assignment, and you guys out there, check out the studio too. We're in Eden Prairie.
Eden Prairie.
CycleQuest Studio.